Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to the Browncoat Rebels episode 67, which originally aired June 21st. Here's a little reminder of what our rules and goals are for this scenario. Our Firefly-inspired browncoats fighting against the Union of Allied Planets. And let's get it started. I wonder if that thrombo's done. Hey, you're not allowed to walk on there, Turtle Sandwich. I saw that. Taking shortcuts. Alright, so that will allow them to grab this slag. Got a little hydrate, sure. Okay, how we're looking. You, my friend, are starving to death. Malnutrition is setting in. Your brain is damaged from the shock lance. It's looking good for him. Looking quite good. Our meal's looking really good. Package of round meals going back up. I'm not going to queue up anything else because we're about to attack. Quest expires 1 hour. The mech fear thing. Nah, I'm not going to take it. Safeguarding an ally. Not going to take that either. I see that you bought a caravan arrival that hasn't arrived. I don't know why that would be. But here we go. Attack in just seconds. I don't know where the caravan went. I can't bug test the Twitch toolkit while using it. So, if it don't work, it don't work. I can't figure out why not. It could take minutes, hours, digging through log files. Basically, something that won't be done. And it's a bummer that it didn't work. But it is not worth the effort to figure out why not. Without being rude. Okay, so they have a little bit of a Devil Strand farm. I can get about this close before they their turrets shoot on me. Do they have any blind spots? They do. Actually, let me get to a blind spot. They have a bit of a blind spot down here. Lack of turret coverage because this turret is blocked and this turret's blocked, so they don't have any coverage from the south. And they're all grouped up in the middle there, which means it's easy to hit them. Or easier to nuke their courtyard from the south. Yeah, if you spent coins on something, you could always contact a moderator and have them refund you. Who's bored? Arclight, you're bored? Really? You're about to murder someone. How bored are you? Alright, eat some drugs. How about now, Arclight? You're fine? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, UAP is angry that I'm coming to murder them. Oh, ooh-hoo, ooh-hoo. Draco, why are you so dang slow? Moving. Oh, yeah, the drill arms. Okay, they must have changed the drill arms again. Because they didn't used to have move speed nerfs. They keep fine-tuning some of this stuff. And as a result, yeah, and the Stone Singing Glen. As a result of the constant tuning, they're making it harder and harder. So Frankie, I think you're the... no, Draco's going to launch it anyway. I gave it to him. I'm not going to not gonna pull it back. Alright, Draco. Time to launch one up. Up the middle. The mod did remove you as a mod status? Okay. Done. Let's get a little closer, just to be sure. Didn't do a ton of damage, but still was explosive. I hope you appreciate that. Alright, so my brawler's gonna move. My shooters are gonna go to cover. Let's go stomp. Lordex, do you still... Okay, he is still has some side focus. But obviously it's going down due to the lack of meditation maintenance. Okay, let's go attack. Draco takes a gunshot wound. And they're done. I don't have to take any kidneys from them, which is cool. Let's send our guys after turrets. And it is owned by us. I'm going to continue shooting them, though, just because why not? Good job, Die. Alright, let's put out this fire. Let's not ruin our spoils of war. Alright, we absolutely shredded that guy. He ain't going to see this light today. Alright, so I think the rest of this is ours. Let's see, which should I do? First, let's claim it all. Piracy at its finest. We don't even steal your stuff, we claim the whole dang base. There is one that's unconscious. How's your recon armor? 91? Yes. Let's strip you. Because one of you has forced recon armor wearing. I think it's Die. I think your recon armor is 51%, so let's switch it. Done. Arclight, you want to kill him to death? Whoa! That's a lot of stuff. A lot of Glitter World meds. Oh my god, that's a lot of wealth. Very, very cool. Alright, so Die, you're switching armor. Autosave is like going crazy and just made me save like 4 times in a row. How... Okay, thank you. Yeah, you were playing with your food. The rest of them got out. That's fine. Ain't a big deal. A linked Zeus hammer, an Eltex helmet that sucks, royal robes, ruffle shirts. Neat. And a few more beds. Alright. Very cool. World. Let's go form caravan. And I'm going to have to... I probably won't take the meals. Oh my god, they have so many meals. Look at this. They had meals... It could have fed me for a year. Look at all the meat they had. I'm going to cherry pick what I take. Yeah, like Glitter World Medicine takes full precedent over everything else, I think. And then I really should take the Zeus hammers. I have basically no carry weight. So you know what I'm going to do? Wildlife. Hello, Muffalo. I have some animal tamers here, right? Don't I think? Yes. Arclight, Frankie, and Zayla, go tame, like, as much as you can. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I will put out this fire. Stockpile zone here. Leave this door forced open. Could you put this fire out? Okay, no, you're too stupid. That's cool, that's cool, 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 cool. So let's try to tame some animals so that we can actually loot a little bit better, because there's a lot of wealth there that I might as well try to work for me. But there we go. That's 2 of the bases. Oh, he's berserking. Wah, wah. There's literally no one to berserk against, which is funny. I could indeed pod back as well. I don't have the chem fuel, but I could make, given their solar and the battery setups, I could make a biorefinery, and pod back, yeah. Could do that as well. That's not a bad idea. So animals, you're off the hook. Do you have anyone that cuts trees? Yes, Zayla's here. Good. Yeah, this will work. Zayla, you got unassigned? Well, I can't actually assign you right now. Every time a pawn leaves home, they are unassigned. It's just bugginess of the toolkit. So you're unassigned because you were deployed. But I can't, reassigning you won't work because the moment I reassign you, you'll forget that you're assigned anyway. So I will, I'll fix it once you're home. In other words. Alright, I will break these down. Yeah, boo indeed. Toolkit needs a lot of work. It doesn't work perfectly. Some people are going to be upset because they're not going to be sleeping with the people they want to sleep with, but whatever. Alright, biorefinery. Let's go make it from organics. Let's make it out of raw food, out of meat, and vegetables. And Arclight, you're going to be the crafter here once you're awake. Now, I have 16 hours until leaving, but what I could do is settle it, just so that we're not forced to leave. And as you can see, the moment I did that, we spilled that out. What I'm going to do here is schedule them all, or assign them all to fine and simple meals, so as to not use the survival meals until all the simple and fine meals rot. Could I make chem fuel from Devil's Strand? No. You can make it from organics, like meat or plant matter. But that's it. Or you can make it from wood. You can't make it from cloths. It has to be, more or less something edible. Whoa, we are already done mining here. Did we find uranium ever? Ooh, plasteel. Cool. I really named that well. Go previous me for being descriptive. Okay, I don't know what this is, but let's check. Yeah, the bot crashes a lot less because it is a custom version. It's not the latest toolkit version, but that's also what's hanging up the new Twitch toolkit series, the Sea Ice Cannibals and the Western Settlers, because I can't run 2 separate versions of Twitch toolkit at the same time. They don't. It's not good. Alright, so we have almost everything stockpiled. We are cranking out the chem fuel. I don't know what the fuel set needs to be to pod home. I'll have to figure that out. Let me go change the home zone a little bit to just the 2 buildings I care about. 3, I guess. Who the hell are you? Oh, I tamed you. I guess you're gonna be meat now. Sorry, bud. You'll help us get it home. So that's nice, right? Alright, so let's get these pods going. And then we can start podding, like, all the glitter world back to this guy who's dead. He's passed out and gonna die. If your prisoner dies and nobody's around to see it, is he really dead? I do need a butcher station. True. Butcher table. There we are. Draco, you're going to be able to mine us up some steel and components. So we'll set you up to do that. Konzer, you are having a hell of a time. You're getting all sorts of pissed. All right, recreation. Let's do. Let's bury some of the corpses and get at least a semblance of recreation here. This is just for mood. I don't think they deserve burying. So whatever. Manhunter pack, and this is at our home tile. Cool. As you can see, I'm planning on just standing my ground. Alright, so as far as launch groups go, let's say... I'm just filling it up. Oh, raid relationship. Wife of Membler. Uh-oh, that's a problem. All right, let's launch just you, Konzar, so I can test it. No, get in the pod. Yeah, launch missing. Okay, so we need a little bit more fuel. Set target. 38 tiles, maybe? Alright, the raid relationship is also home tile. They don't have great weapons, but they're going to be running into my manhunters. All my animals should go to the barn. The manhunters weren't going to harm my animals, but they will harm... okay, so one got in. But the raiders will harm my pets. So do we fuel this up a little bit to 86? Launch. It doesn't matter. Nope. Do 45 tiles. How are we doing over here? Foxes are kind of winning. Here comes some actual raiders. They're going to get shredded. Alright, so now this is, let's try this again. Yep, okay, that's perfect. So, fuel 103 is the perfect fuel amount. Great. They're fleeing. Bloink. Hi, time nap. You have 5 hours to live. Oh, look at them flee. Alright, well, it's not my problem anymore. Schedule. Everybody is safe. Is you dead yet? You's not dead yet. Who's a bloodlust with no relationship? Draco is. Okay, Draco. I'm gonna launch you. And all the glow roll medicine. All the yayo. The jade. And uranium. And you're gonna go murder our prisoner. Because you won't really care. Your bloodlust will make you happy. Well, the foxes are doing a real swell job. I'm making very much no attempt to protect them. Where are you going with that? Oh wow, we're down to so few medicine. Yeah, well, hopefully the herbal field will start to yield. Oh look, you're doing a grave meditation. Cool. Okay, Draco's ready to go. Unfortunately, that also means our only miner that was able to mine is gone, but that's fine. We have plenty of sources of steel. Oops. Okay, it didn't minify. That's good. We have plenty of sources of steel here in terms of ruins and the like. Oh, that was slate. Most of these ruins are steel. So we'll break them down for materials. Oh, here is a tool. Okay. Nice choices you got. Are the 2 colonist beds in the overflow hospital intentional? More or less, yeah. In fact, I'll probably, for prisoners only. Alright, here comes some foxes. Oh no, you've been shot to death. Yep. As you can see, Draco does not care that got shot to death. Not at all. Yeah, we'll just go bury him. Like nothing ever happened. And now we can daisy chain supplies back home. Come on. Manhunter packs are the best defense? Yeah, for sure. Meteorite silver ore from Kino. Where is it? Oh, wow. It's like it landed on... I mean, it didn't actually land on those foxes, I don't think, but it looks like it. Thank you. Alright, bury him. And then the rest is probably just going to be hauling. Time slowed down. That probably means our turrets are firing them. Yep, firing on some foxes. Yeah, what a variety you have to vote up over here. Bad, bad, bad. As far as wildlife's left, get some shooters out here. The bad event was a mad squirrel coming to kill the group. Good luck. Come on, squirrel. Don't disappoint me. Oh, it's gonna bite me. It's gonna bite me. It's gonna bite me. And it's dead. Alright, so now we're ready to pod some more stuff home. Let's launch Arclight and Die. You guys are a couple, right? I always forget. Yep. Arclight, Die. Oh, actually, the last person that should go should be Die, because he's the only one that can construct. So Lordix and Zela, then? Take meds, eggs, milk, berries, meals, chocolate, a double bed, Zeus hammer, beer. The blocks will stay. The leaves will stay. Uranium and plasteel. And done. I want to take everything. Oh, Kanzur in a psychotic daze. Neutrimine landing at home tile. That's good. Animals, wildlife. Okay, all of the foxes that are hostile are unconscious, so that's fine. I'm releasing everybody from restrictions. So they can start hauling. We can get rid of all that stuff. Oh no! Turtle Sandwich can't attack anymore. Yeah, I don't really have any trainers at home right now. Just Mads. Alright, Mads, I'm going to have to put you to 1 here, which means... Oh, actually... Yukio. I'm going to have you do it. Mads needs to farm. Alright, Drickgill, how are you doing? You're doing fine. Yes, one of my... No, Mr. Johns, it does not do that. No one burns up colonists. Ambrosia from Earl? Thanks. Even more drugs, and they're going to the right tile. Well, we have a lot of little unconscious visitors here. Were they? They're Whitefall Outlanders? Yeah. Alright, I'm not going to capture them and sacrifice them. They're not UAP. They're not our nemesis. They're just dudes. And dudettes who wanted to fight. I might have added too many things to load to this. It has taken them a while. Zela and Lorix. I mean, oh well. What can I do? Work will be had. Eating all my meals. I saw that. Purple pixie pie. And Rochella. That's the problem with animal haulers. Able to haul to a spot that holds meals. Is they'll just eat them. Alright, so we are ready to launch. Looks like I am at a lack of component. No, we have components. And Konzer can kind of try to mine. That might actually be the bottleneck, is the lack of components. But we'll see. Alright, Zayla and Lordix. There you go. You got yourself a bed. Alright, well, once they're up, they'll haul that stuff in, and then we'll start sending this stuff home. You guys that are here can't really construct. The only one that could really construct is Dai. So we have to basically send everything that's here home first, and then we'll start constructing. This is a bit of a thing. It takes a while. Oop. I'm just trying to make sure that we don't have any mental breaks from seeing all the dead bodies. But the people that are here, at least 2 of them are bloodlust. Konzer isn't, and went crazy for it. So the only thing I really need to remember is grabbing the linked hammer. That's like the most important. The rest is kind of meh. Alright, so Dai's making the other... Yep. And then what I want Dai to do is pull up flooring so that we can make the butcher table. I suppose I just could have cut down a tree. Might have been less effort. Whatever, here's the butcher table. And Dai, you're gonna have to cook. Man, Dai has to do everything himself. Almost feel bad. Alright, so the butchering is gonna allow us to produce meat for chem fuel, and that sends us home. Oh, really? A squirrel? Alright, when we butcher, let's drop here. And Arclight will then produce chem fuel from it. Come on, Arclight. There we go. Perfect. Drakill, you can mine up components, so let's get you to do some mining. Zayla and Lordix will help haul. Oh, actually, Lordix will get his psi focus up. That's equally important, I would say. So whatever happened to that deep drill that I... Where did I put it? Here. What is this? Silver? Boo. Okay, well, we have plenty of steel as long as we haul it to make the remaining pods. This one hit its fuel target already. And the hope is just to send the remaining people with whatever we want to keep, like the Zeus hammer and whatever. I don't really need to care too much about the double strand. Okay, that's probably more wood than I needed. Oops. We can also make chem fuel out of wood, too. So, let's send this. Yep, fuel targets are hit. Frankie and Arclight are next. They're going to bring 40 of the meals. Okay. We got the hammers. Got everything important. And then Kanzur and Dai will be the last two, and then we'll abandon the space. So Dai is going to need to be, or Kanzur, they'll need to craft some chem fuel. So with that in mind, Dai, just start cutting down trees, and we'll make chem fuel from wood as well. Alright, launch one ready. Oh, not enough fuel. What is... Oh yeah, fuel targets have not been met. Let's get the fuel quick so that we're not... Oh, chem fuel, Morrow, landing at the outpost. Wow. There's a 1 in 3 chance that that would even land here, and it did. Thanks. Nice shot. Harvest the double strand? No, I don't care. I got enough double strand at home. It's not a big deal. More effort than it's worth is where that falls into that category, for sure, 100%. All right, let's get the remaining transport pods made, built, etc. These pods have arrived. I am literally running out of room. So in this stockpile, I'm going to remove blocks, wood, and steel, and have it out here. So that we're not using up our precious space for stuff that doesn't matter. Okay, steel is just about done. Let's mine out this node entirely, though. Alright, Kanzur, you need to get out... Oh, okay. Insulting spree. That's fine. Kanzur needs to get out of the psychosis, though. Or you're gonna get left behind. Yeah, you want that, huh? Oh, no longer insulting spree because Arclight decided to punch you in the face. Methinks you had it coming, though. I think we're missing a bed, but whatever. And of course, some of this stuff, especially this Zeus hammer, needs to go inside. The other stuff is just like whatever, but the Zeus hammer, we really should not have rotting out there. All right, so Dai's sleeping. We've got one of the pods built. The other one is ready to be built. We just need the chem fuel, and then we'll send the remainder of everybody home. And the episode goal of opening up the Ancient Dangers really never came about, so I'm going to have to remind myself to do that first thing next episode. We just ran out of time. Alright, Bryce the Bloodlust, I'm going to have you cook some corpses. Yeah, maybe I have time for Ancient Danger. We'll see. There's 15 minutes left. Kanzur, I just don't understand how you've been wandering around for like 2 days straight, but you're not starving and you have rest. Kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. And yeah, we're missing a bed here, but whatever. I already knew that. Okay, you're no longer psychotic. Ah, thank God. Alright, so as soon as Dai's up, we'll get the last pod going. We'll process some chem fuel from these trees, and we will send Kanzur and Dai and the remaining of the stuff we want, like the meals mostly, and whatever drugs are left over, and we'll head home. Or head to the outpost. Alright, you're awake enough. Let's start the chem fuel refining. We'll need to do a bunch of refining runs in order to have enough resources to pod. It's going to be a little bit. And then I'm going to have Draco, who's out on this outpost tile, mine up. Actually, you know what? Forget. that steel. There's steel way closer. Mine up the compacted machinery so that we can make pods to get home without having to send components from home here. Saves us a little bit of a step. And then there's obviously a megaton block of steel here that we can turn into the transport pods as well. Brilliant. The rest of these guys, I don't care what they do. I'm not going to micromanage them right now. All right, so dye. Let's keep fuel refining. There goes that. How's my steel at home? 14. All right, let's make it kind of more palatable to work in this area. Dye, how close are you done? Consor, start refueling. Okay, not quite there. Almost. Very, very, very close. Drakel, you are still mining up a storm. See, everything takes longer than you'd think it would. 'Tis a process. Alright, fuel targets. So close. Yes. Alright, I think we got the fuel targets. So, this is the last pod launch. Let's launch both. All meals. Chem fuel, components, wake up, beds, beer. Everything else can stay. I don't really care about the rest. Very nice. Yeah, she's crazy because of teen angst. Don't disagree. Last beer. Done. Now the other thing is, this base that I have here can act maybe as... No, that's not maximum range. I'm just going to abandon it. It'd be best if it was a maximum range hop to the next ones. That's far more efficient. Alright, so let's just abandon that base entirely. We got everybody, the whole crew here. I have 12 minutes left, so let's not disappoint. Zayla, what's got you, right, let's have a little meal. Innocent prisoner died, oh well. Come on, you don't honestly care about that. I know you. Yeah, I knew it was an ancient danger. Alright, Draco. Tally. Let's go. I'm not gonna wait. Easy peasy. We got a scyther and a pikeman. Stamp. All right. Next. Really, you cut through the building twice? That was the most efficient route that you could come up with? Oy vey. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I know it's an ancient danger. Just a single scyther, but an orbital beam targeter. I was like ready to go bash it or whatever, and it's just like, boop, dead. Well, those are some of the easiest that you'll ever see. Now for the return trip, let's build up the pods and GTFO. Get the friendlies out, because that's totally what that stands for. Uh-oh, they're all losing their skill. Reason number 1,000 why I don't like to make a ton of pets. Someone's a serious crack shot. Yeah, I'm actually curious. Cracked him in the brain, I think. Yeah, the reactor. Zayla cracked straight to the reactor, which is the equivalent of a heart, I guess. All right, let's make these pods and get home. Start sending these groups home now that I've accomplished. All right, so fuel target here has got to be full, and of course I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to send. Oh yeah, a party. All right, y'all can party. Except for you, Consor. You've disappointed me a bit too much, so you're gonna be sent to work in the gulag. Oh, good! Social fight! Swell. Alright, launching. So, Dai has to be last. Dai, you are in a relationship with Arclight. So, Dai and Arclight are going to be last. So, Consor, Zayla, Frankie, and... Oh, no. There. So, everybody... Okay. That's a whole bunch of people. And then take... Yeah. Just go. Just go. Launch. Alright, so Zayla. And you want to sleep with Lordix. I know, I'm sorry. I've sent him home. This is going to be a hospital bed. And then Dai, you should be assigned here. So you sleep with your beloved or whatever. Okay. Well, they're still partying, but the vast majority of the others are home. I'm sure their bed assignments are all screwed up. So Draco, you just got home. You don't sleep with anyone. I don't. Yeah. I think they keep their beds. This was Frankie's though. I remember that much. Because we screwed it all up by mining in it. No, not Drakel's. Yeah, whatever. I'll fix it once everyone's home. I don't really care until then. Work Frenzy for Lordix. Cool. I'll take it. And then Lordix, I think this is your bedroom because you're going to eventually share it in a relationship. Something like that. I don't know. So that's 2 more bases down, 2 more Ancient Dangers opened, a ton of mech clusters. This has been a 2x2 without the Hands of Blue episode or stream. Pretty successful. Pretty successful. Trying to get the remainder of the bases up. One thing I'm sort of curious about. Oh, I don't even have a pod built. I wanted to know how far I can, or how close I can get to this. I guess it will be a hop to here and then a walk. That's a pretty long walk. I don't envy that. Tuffy, thanks for the plasteel. So this FOB will still stay an FOB. Die. You're awake enough. What I do need to do is send chem fuel over there. It's going to be easier just to send a whole lot of chem fuel than for me to make it on the spot. You hope I'm well. Well, thanks, Tipsy. I am well. I appreciate your consideration. Dai says he needs steel. Let's go break down some of these columns. I could always, of course, ship steel from home, too. But, you know, this works, too. And then, in this next transport pod, what I'm going to do is just send all the important stuff, like the hammers and the beam targeter. I'm going to send all that home, so that it's not potentially getting ruined out here. All right, come on, folks. Load up. All of you, Psycat. Okay, I think we're almost done loading. Yo, get out of my base. Ari, would you, actually, who's Bloodlust? Membler, you're Bloodlust, right? Nope. Merps. I was fine with them existing, but not when they trespass. There's a line there, right? Trespassing apparently is the line. Okay, so chem fuel coming to the outpost to get everyone home. Eventually. Wonk. Zayla's like, ooh, drugs. I saw that. That was many fistfuls of drugs. No judgment. I don't blame you. All right, so this everybody but die, and pretty much everything worth anything. Let me get the. I mean, this outpost is not made for keeping stuff, right? Oh god, the glitter world. What do we forget the jade. That is like so much glitter world. Forget the plasteel. What else can we forget? The regular silver. Goose eggs. No milk, no berries, no meals. Okay, there we go. Done. Load, load, load. Go, go, go. I like how he's just smoothing it out. Alright, we'll be home in just a moment. Because I am just about out of time, but it would be cool to, like, sort of tidy up for the end. That way, when I pick it up next week, I'm not confused as to what I'm doing. Go, Zayla, go! I'm missing a simple meal. I think it rotted, so... Alright, die. And then it's you. Can you fit everything into one transport pod? So let's set the fuel targets here to 0. So don't refuel more than one. Wow, look at how many components we have here. Jesus. Camasia, thanks for all the bits. Very successful and fun to watch. I appreciate it. I will, in fact, as you probably already know, be streaming a little bit later with Zero for some Tarkov. Not that that's everybody's cup of tea. But, yeah. I really, really appreciate bits and support. You guys turning out and voting and everything. It's very cool. All right, so I'm going to run a little bit over time here just to make sure that Dai packs up everything gets it all home so that we can say that we tidied up for the end of the episode. And then next episode, I suspect more base smashing is in order. Yes, probably. So let's leave this door open. Cool. Launching group. Oh god, it's such a mess. It's such a mess. Oh, that's funny. The barn. Just like, here's a bunch of trash. Okay, everybody's home again. And that about rounds it out. So I just wanted to thank everybody for turning out to this stream and voting. Just a little reminder to all of you that the 2 new streams will pick up when this one ends. They'll be staggered, so it won't be both new streams premiering in the same week. They'll be staggered by a few weeks so I can put some more work into them. If you have any tips, tricks, feedback for me, don't comment here. Everything here is transitory. It disappears pretty quickly. Instead, drop me some love in Discord or on the YouTube channel comments. That would be most ideal. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really, really appreciate it. I'll catch you all next week for sure. Adios.